John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Shane Bieber.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Justin Dean, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now 2-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, of course, the MVP in 2018. Perhaps no player on either team embodies what successful postseason offense looks like than Mookie Betts. Connor Falefa pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Roki Sasaki.
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That one fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
That's a little bit low. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the World Series. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. And first offering is fouled off.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
No score here in the second. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Slider misses outside.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And the first hit of the World Series is a double. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And now it's Max Muncy. First pitch misses.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho makes the play, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fastball is outside. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Gets the outside corner with that one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Center fielder, Dalton
So up next for
Varsho.
Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Sasaki, 23 years old, and he was born in Japan. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Edman to second and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Now a blooper back behind short. Hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Leading off for Los Angeles, left fielder Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Varsho calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, right fielder Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Called strike right there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed. Here's a chopper to short. Jimenez whips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Dean.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Justin Dean. Grounded out his first time. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Addison Barger now at the plate.
Toronto, right fielder Addison Barger.
Sasaki back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
That one the other way. Fair ball.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Batting ninth, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of the World Series. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez sizing this one up, snags it for the second out.
Now batting left fielder, George Springer.
So the lineup flips over. George Springer, the next to hit. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. 110 miles per hour. And, man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. And Springer's in there safely. Not even close there. Ball 1. Springer on the run. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Two outs. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That one fouled off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out looking his first time. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Lucas off of first with 2 away. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground to the left. Over to Edman. That's the inning. Here's Mookie to hit. Flied out his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
0-2 now. Stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball. That's down and in. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Rolled over to third. Clement over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. That one back there up against the wall and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Freeman at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and Freeman is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk, walked his first time. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hernandez makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2 now. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one ripped right center field, way back there. And that one is out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1 so far. And the first offering is not close. And it's fouled away. And there's a foul ball. On the ground right side. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Addison Barger.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. A single and a run scored and a walk. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Tommy Edman at the plate. Caught looking his first time up.
Tommy Edman.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. Edman in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Good job to fight that one off. He goes down looking.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, not close. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here's a 2-0. That misses off the outside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That pitch gets the corner, and now 3-1. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in game 1 of the World Series. That one hammered but pulled foul. So now 3-2. Line to left. And George makes the grab.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
2 down, base is empty. Max Muncy at the dish.
Now playing in
Fly
left
to
field.
center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Number 6, Hyun Kim.
And that drops in for a strike. And that's fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shohei Ohtani.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading
Isaiah
off
Kiner
for the
Falefa up
Jays,
to the plate.
second baseman,
Fly to center his first time.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Ohtani, one of the most dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and it's largely due to the swing and miss stuff. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edman tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
And he shortens the
Now
game.
batting,
Those 3 outs,
shortstop,
they seem like they go really quickly.
Jimenez.
And that's the type of guy you love to play behind if you're on defense.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 80 getting ready to go. Number 86 getting cranked up as well. The shortstop takes the ball, and you really think about the mentality. There's a little bit of intimidation factor that plays in too.
Yeah, a very commanding presence out there on the mound, and you can see the confidence just in his body language.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
First punch out of the game for Ohtani, and we all know Shohei brings a lot of talent to the field on both sides of the ball, but that splitter is perhaps his biggest weapon on the mound. It's nasty when it's right. He gets a lot of swings and misses with that pitch.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Kike Hernandez digs in now.
Left fielder Kike Hernandez.
Bieber back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez under it. And it's caught for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Outside low, ball 2. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're
Now
seeing
batting,
more
designated
fastballs in
hitter,
that
Justin
location.
Dean.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Dean, the next to hit, takes outside. Line drive, jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now batting shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Nathan Lucas.
Hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez has it sized up, and out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That clips a corner. Fastball is outside. Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Misses off the inside. 3 balls and a strike. And there's ball 4.
First base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk next
Kirk.
up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Guerrero, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hernandez makes the catch. 2 away down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Hit hard on the ground is short. Inning over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Sir Anthony Dominguez up and throwing. Little, a left-hander, also throwing.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Nope.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And now it's filled up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Freeman up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Right through there for a strike.
Look, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The Jays leading by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's to 3rd, and that chance handled. Rolls across the diamond, and they get Edman for the out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Blue Jays 3, and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for
righty reliever out of the pen, number 80.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clements. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that is out of play.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a ball popped up. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Addison
And that's
Barger.
for Toronto. Addison Barger, 1 for 2. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Relay to third, in there safely.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of the World Series. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And the 0-2. That's to third. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get an out, and you take away the base hit.
Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's George Springer. Line drive, base hit down the line. Coming around third is Jimenez. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So a man at first, Nathan Lucas. Next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner, and Springer's in there safely. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 outs. And now 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Springer on the run. Pitch is low. Safe and second with a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Braden Fisher into the game,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Late on that fastball. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 56 getting loose out there. Just missed. And that's a little high.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. The Blue Jays leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a little bit high. And the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
One gone, runner at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. And that one way outside. And that is ball 1. And another ball. That's in there. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Over to Connor Falefa, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Braden Fisher will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Yariel Rodriguez.
Number 29. Yariel Rodriguez.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. And that ball is out of here. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 2 runs on 1 hit. The 2-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
New
Los
pitcher
Angeles.
for the Dodgers, number 86.
Number 86. Jack Dreyer.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Outside low, 1-0.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Smith makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And first offering is fouled off.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Stays alive. Out towards right center field.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So man aboard, Dalton Varsho. Next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
And the 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
And
the
here's
Blue
the
Jays.
closer to try and finish off game
Number
1.
23.
Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Mookie Betts will get us started. 0 for 3 in this
Shortstop,
one.
Mookie Betts.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. 1-2 to count.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Turns and fires the Betts. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cut on and lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. And now the count is even. To third. Tosses across to first, and they get the out on Smith.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Here's Freddie Freeman now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.